Central Florida. Check her out, Stitch to Me Embroidery. She makes all of my work shirts for my business that I have. Let's see, we have Kamui Products, our title sponsor, which is Predator, and Dr. V's Neo chalk holders. If you don't have one of those, you're missing out. That's the best chalk holder in the business. I'm not a fan of having chalk holders, but it's become such a routine. You just use that thing and get it anywhere near where that chalk holder's at, and it just snaps. So if you are looking for a good chalk holder, I will actually give you my word, and if you don't like it, you put my name in there, send it back, and I'll pay it for it. So Dr. V's, check that out. He's a new sponsor. And I think I may have covered most of them for now. If I did miss any, we'll get to you here in a few. Rob McLaren, you jumping on a mic with me, homie?
Well, maybe once I wake up.
Yeah, I hear. That's why Janine grabbed me she gave me one of her Celsius energy drinks, so I'm about to pound one of those things. Well, late night, we all went to the casino last night, so late night, early morning. What'd you say, bad idea?
Bad idea.
Yes, sir. That's the smartest thing you ever said. Oh, gosh.
So who do you like in this matchup, Jimmy?
Man, you flip a coin. You can flip a coin. You tell me. I like George's demeanor because he's just steady Eddie. If I had at this point in time, if I had to go with anybody, and I don't want to because I think they're both great shots. The only reason I think I would go with Singleton is because he just won that big event. What was that, last month, right?
Yeah, that was down this area, right? It was in Livingston, right?
Yeah, I mean, he took out Maglino. He took out a couple other big names. It's still early, early for me, but that does a lot for the confidence, and that's the only reason I would go with Singleton at this point.
Yeah, that's true. George has been playing really focused, though.
He has.
He took a break, and now he's got the cue back in his hand for a little bit, and definitely looks comfortable. And if you look at it, you can see him on camera now. He's laser focused on actually the other table right now, just not even paying attention to what David's doing because that doesn't bother him. He's going to play the table when he gets there, and that's all.
And that's always going to play. Yeah, and George made a couple good changes to try to better his pool game. For example, we were out last night, pretty much all night long, and George didn't have a single drop of any type of alcoholic beverages, so because he wanted to make sure he was focused for today. So that says a lot that he's ready.
It's funny that it's noon and it's still early for pool players.
Yeah.
So people make fun of us, but no, it's more of a nighttime thing. And
yeah.
So when we're here at 11, yeah, it's early.
Man, I was I talked to them early this morning for a late checkout at the hotel, and apparently the word wasn't passed along. They were beating on my hotel door at like 12:15, and I'm thinking, man, what would I got to do to sleep around this place?
Yeah, they said they offered me a late checkout the other day, and it was 1 o'clock. I'm like, no, that's not really late.
Yeah, you kidding me? That's on time.
I appreciate the extra hour, but still.
All right, so it looks like David might end up taking this run out off of the first break. I think he gets by that 7 perfectly. Yeah, you see how he just stayed down and got through that cue ball so smooth right there. You could just tell by the hit how solid he's getting through that ball. That was a good stroke you put on that.
He plays a lot of pool too, all different leagues.
Oh my goodness!
Over.
Yo, he sure does.
It's like if you show up in a pool room, you're gonna see one of his Moscone Cup jerseys.
Wait, you say one of, as in? Are you insinuating he has more than that one right there?
I believe he's got two. At least I know 2 different colors.
Okay.
But, I mean, it is Sunday, so champions wear red on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right, Tiger style. We got 2 guys wearing red. Look at that, right next to him, Dale Stanley's all in red. They're channeling their inner Tiger Woods. Yeah, David likes that shirt. That's his playing shirt. I tell you what, I have about 30 different pairs of tennis shoes that I have in my closet, and I wear about the same 3 pair because that's what I'm comfortable with whenever I play pool.
Well, same thing with polos. It's like you have your 1 or 2 go-tos, and that's it.
Exactly. The only reason I'm wearing the one I have on today is because I'm not playing, and I like my other one for comfort.
David gets the first one breaking around the first rack.
Yeah, David Singleton, look at that, come out firing. We are playing winter break, guys. We're playing 9-ball. This is tour stop number 4 with the the 9-ball on the spot. So switched it up a little bit. These are Brunswick 8-foot tables, in case you're wondering. It does have a little bit bigger pockets than the diamond. I want to say these are 5-inch pockets, so I'm not sure the exact reason why Janine and Bobby go with the 9 on the spot, but it does switch it up a little bit because, I think if you play so much, you start to figure out the breaks and with the 1 on the spot, and since that's what we always play. But it's a good little twist.
Seems like these 8-footers, it makes the field a little bit different.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Celsius drink's pretty good. What flavor we got there?
Kiwi guava.
Well, I wish I wouldn't have asked that because now it doesn't taste so good. But that was a solid break. Look at that. Andy gets a perfect shot on.
Oh, wow. He just gets a bad roll.
He almost had a perfect shot on the one.
The 4 matches that are going on, all of them but this match here has to give up a game.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Janine just informed me. So we have, if you've ever come in Brewlands, we have what we call the 4 feature tables here where we're all set up and videoing. But we're using all the Predator Arco balls here, which are phenomenal hitting balls. But 3 of the 4 tables, except for the one we're on here, the other 3 tables are all spotting a game. So I want to say there were what, Rob, 4 or 5 players in this whole tournament that had to give up a game?
There was 5 total.
4 or 5.
5 total, yeah.
So there are 3 of them playing right here next to us.
Yeah, we had Mike DeLauder is in it also, and then Desi Dorado.
And Dale Stanley, Joselito, and Joel. So in case some of you are wondering what makes a person have to give up a game, the way Janine did it is if you're a 675, because this is technically considered an amateur event. We have our open events and we have the amateurs. So this is technically considered an amateur. So if you're a 675 to a 720 Fargo, you have to spot the field 1 game on the wire. So if you're ideally a 674, you're getting a game from that guy that's 1 point higher.
It's kind of like our Trenton White, 671. So
But you two,
he's right there on that.
So if you guys see where I'm sitting at, I'm sitting directly in between Rob McLaren and Janine, and Rob, the guy to my right, decides that he's going to get Trenton in the auction, and that's who I wanted. You dirty dog, you stole my horse.
We were talking about it the night before, and took a good pick at it.
Yeah. I got Joselito though, so he's still in there.
Yeah, he's definitely still fighting. Hey, Tommy, we had Jessica Barnes won that women's event last night.
Look at that safe. What a safe. What a shot by David Singleton. Perfect speed, everything. My goodness, I think George is in jail. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
That's an amazing shot.
Yeah, I had to jump over you on that. It's good. Give him the heads up with the ladies event.
Ladies, Jessica Barnes took it down. I believe the score was 9-5 over Nikki Cuellar last night. So she was able to win the last event that the women are going to have.
That is the last event, Janine? There's not going to be a bar box one at Rex? I see you thinking about it. No? No ladies?
I'm done. I'm retiring.
Okay. All right, let's see what is he trying to go 3 rails? Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Wow. No justice there at all.
Wow. That where that ball was tied up at, just to even get a rub on that one ball was a great shot. Okay, he's setting up for the 1-9. He wants to try to get up 2-0 real quick. You know, I I gotta be honest. I think at his speed and how confident he's hitting, I think I would go for.
I think he's worried about going 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Everything else is just academic, but
right. And they're really. I mean,
with the way these pockets play,
the 4 leads at a 5, 5 goes at a 6, a 7, right on to 9. I mean, that was a great shot.
How's he hit it?
No, he hit it fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So David is jumping out. Let's go ahead and give you guys a Predator. Take a look at some of the Predator products here. We'll give you the arcade balls. Check out those balls. I know Janine has a set of, unless she sold them yesterday, she had a.
No, I still have them.
Oh man, what a deal on those Predator Arcos 2s. They were $3.99 retail, and she's selling them for $3.25. Somebody chimes in that comment section right now and offers $3.20. I'll sell them to you right now on the spot. I'll even hold them. If you live by me, I'll hand deliver them. So let's go. $3.20 is my flash sale deal of the day.
Another good break here from David.
So he's looking at taking the 1 off of the rail, off of the 2. Hopefully kicks that 2 ball over to his bottom right-hand corner. Unless he's going to go for the bank. He might go for a bank, yeah. You know, I looked up at that because the angle where we're sitting at, it didn't look like he had that angle. We're off at a very bad angle, and we have a bunch of things in front of us, so it's hard to see. I'm pretty much watching the computer screen.
He's going to have to come with a little bit of a shot here to get back on that 4 ball.
Yeah, he may be able to go forward 1, 2, 3 rails back out. He kind of mishit that, didn't he?
Yeah, it sounded like maybe a miscue.
Yeah, that ball did not come off of that the way he wanted. But that's what he was looking at, I think, going 1, 2, 3 and over. Boy, he seems to be really dialed in right now.
Looked like he got here early and got some practice in, a little bit of food, stretched out a little bit, and he's ready to come and play.
Now, our next event is going to be at Rax. Thanksgiving weekend, we're doing a pro event, 1 pocket, and then open 9-ball bar box.
All right, not sure if you guys heard that. So Janine just said that the next event is going to be Tour Stop 5. There's going to be a pro event, 1 pocket. There's going to be a bar box championship, which actually David's a past winner of that. Do you know that, Rob? He won the Sunshine State Bar Box Championship. That's one of his other titles under his belt.
Actually went out to dinner with him after that one.
Oh yeah, let me guess, he didn't buy it, did he?
Oh, he bought himself.
Oh yeah, well
nice
there you go.
Dinner.
Oh yeah, nice. I like giving David a hard time. He's a good dude. He takes it all in stride. So what else are you having there, Janine? Bar Box Championship 9-ball, right?
And the 1 pocket event.
The pro 1 pocket event.
I'm not sure if we're going to do anything Friday night, but
Maybe get another ring game going.
Yeah.
we could do a ring game.
Maybe you should do a ladies' ring game again too. That seemed like that was a blast. You ladies had some fun over there.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that,
Let's go out
us
in
little girls can't compete with the big girls.
Let's go out in the parking lot and run 40-yard sprints. How about that? Get some people worn out so that whenever they come in for the bar box championship, they're worn out, Robin, and you and I have a chance.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. All right, so George finally gets to the table. I think this might actually be other than that kick shot. Has he been up there more than 1 or 2 other times? That's it?
He had a safety attempt in the second rack, but He wouldn't have liked the shape on the 8-ball anyway, but
No.
he'd much rather be at the table than sitting back down.
Yeah, so David's going to have to come with it here with a stroke if he wants to get back down there for that 8. He very well could leave the cue ball somewhere in that general area where the 7's at and cut the 8, but he's going to try. Boy, it's so hard to say with this angle. I don't even want to try to.
A 1, 2, 3, 4 rails around it.
That's what I was
2,
thinking. All right, he got it. He got the shot on his 8. He's just going to have to go probably either bump the 9 or go up and down table. But like you said, as long as you're at the table shooting at it, you're still in control. Great shot. He's gonna come out looking pretty nice. He's looking to take a 3-0 lead right now. We are doing a race to 7 on both the winner side and the loser side. There you go.
As long as this ball holds up, yep.
David Singleton. He's come out firing this morning.
I'm telling you, one thing I do like about David's game is no matter how easy the shot looks, he always looks at the angle. He doesn't take anything for granted. That's what a lot of us amateurs definitely struggle with. You take it for granted and you end up shooting the ball right into the rail.
Yeah. Nah, he's definitely a student of the game. He tries to go through all the steps and just constantly wants to get better.
One thing I would like to see David is play some other events, some one pocket maybe, banks, just to see how he would fare in those type of environments.
Yeah, just to kind of broaden your skill set, right? Look at so we got the Latin connection going at it over here against each other. We got Manny and Joselito. Oh, Manny just hit a shot and got corner hooked inside the pocket with a cue ball. All right. Oh, David's not liking that break. That's not one of his better ones there.
George is like peeking out from behind the screen.
Yeah, look at him. Always texting over there behind the screen.
So he did make a ball, but there's...
Yeah, it's good sportsmanship. George, he knows that as far as sharking other people in a sense, different ways. So he ducked in behind the curtain there so he could text, and he didn't want to give David anything else to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who knows, maybe he was changing his song. He's missed a couple shots, so it's time to switch up the playlist.
That's it. Put on a little Barry Manilow.
Now look at him. George's in the chair bouncing now.
Yeah,
so
no, that ain't
he's
Barry.
ready to go.
That ain't Barry Manilow. Nah, his head's going. That's not Barry Manilow. What do you think he has on in there?
For George, I go with a little bit of classic rock here.
Danielle, you may know as good as anybody else. What kind of music's he listen to?
I know the answer.
What is it? Eminem.
What he let me listen to a little bit ago is classical.
Classical? He listened to classical? Actually, I could see he's got that.
I would see that when it was keeping him calm, but now that he's got the beat.
Classical.
He's got that little classical look to him. I can see him sitting down playing a little classical music. Oh, look at that shot! But his head's over there. His head was over there bumping like, and that ain't no Beethoven. I tell you that.
I know. He does have a daughter. It could be a Frozen "Let It Go" and just
Let it
his stroke
go. Okay, all right, there you go. Oh.
So we have some insider information. Danielle says it's boy bands from the 90s.
Oh, a little NSYNC.
Or 90s R&B.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that definitely wasn't classical what he was over there bobbing. All right, so David is looking to go up 4-0. George has to stop his bleeding here. He has to get on the board. I can tell you he won't stop grinding away though. That's one thing with George. He is a grinder.
So now, you think David's going to play the offense? Or do you think he plays safe? It looks like he's lining up to.
No, yeah, he's gonna go balls to the wall here and just try to get out. Boy, he hit that ball so pure. I love the sound of a nice pure shot whenever it just hits. You just know whenever it hits that you hit it the right way. And then it snaps the back of that pocket.
Feels good. And just, you hear that snap in the back. Not getting exactly what he wants, but.
You know, these tables, we were talking about that yesterday, last night at the casino. I was talking to somebody about it. These tables, it's like 1 minute they feel like they're not rolling, and then next thing you know, that thing just rolling and rolling like it's floating. It just takes off, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like.
the temperature had a lot to do with that because like later on it got really, really cold in here.
It was fast.
And
Oh,
it was
fast.
like
Yeah, I
like oil.
That's,
Yeah.
That's something we next time we get the lauder on the stream, we need to ask him because he's got the physics on that.
I made the mistake and I asked him that. He went through the physics. He went through.
A student.
Oh gosh, yeah, he went through the physics on the barometric pressure once it gets over 32.1. Yeah, and then the tilt of the Earth on the axis rotation spinning. Yeah,
How does he hit this ball?
like a champion.
Jeez.
Daniel, I'm just catching up on you're blowing that chat up. I love it, girl. Keep it going. That's what we like. All right, look at this. Stay on the right side. Boy, he stayed. I believe he's on the perfect side of that 8-ball too. Huh?
Just be able to float straight down.
Yep. Boy, I am impressed with the way he's hitting the ball right now. He's locked in, Rob.
I mean, this is a tough David to beat then.
Yeah, this is, like I said, that confidence level after winning that big event. I mean, he knows what it takes to win. All right, let's go ahead and give you guys a shot at Jacksonville Roofing, our title sponsor of the stream.
Nice wide open table. 32 bottom.
There you have it, Jacksonville Roofing. All your roofing needs. If you're in the Jacksonville area, check them out. I'm sure they're not hurting for business after that storm hit. Janine, did it hit you guys pretty bad up there in Jacksonville?
No, actually, the only thing that we got was the outer winds.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the cold front came in, it pushed it towards Daytona and out into the ocean. So we were very, very fortunate.
Well, let's talk about that cold front too. That night was fantastic. I lost my power the night after it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, 62 degrees, beautiful.
Three ball, so you can shoot it up table. On the side. What a shot.
Yeah, boy, he's dialed in right now. I'm watching these other tables go, and David's shooting about the most dialed in out of all of them. He's going to have a tough time getting on that four. He could just draw it back a little bit, right there, just
Shoot
to the right of,
window.
just to the right of center table, and he can shoot through that window like you're
He
saying.
looks like he's gonna spin this ball down.
He tried too much on that. He should have just taken what the table gave him, the easy route.
He figured with the way he was playing, he was gonna spin off that ball and kick right down table.
So that's the problem. Whenever you start firing with too much confidence, you start doing things like that. Instead of sticking to what will get you to the finish line a little bit easier.
Sometimes it's like, hey, I'm shooting good. I'm getting some good rolls. Let me see how far I can push my luck.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Oh yeah, and you know it might pay off 50% of the time, but when it pays off, you know it just looks good. It feels good.
Yeah.
Some keeps you coming back for more. All right, Joel, looking like he's on the hill against Kaylee, and he just had a killer break. My goodness. Joel's out of this rack. Yeah.
Don't say that. You said that the other night, and
Yeah,
I
Joel.
have no commentator's curse.
Joel's on the hill, and he just hit a break, which might have been the best break I've seen all weekend.
We make 3 balls, and everything is wide open.
Yeah.
You hit a straight in 2 ball.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't not get out on that rack. So it looks like Joel's going to go ahead and move on against Kaylee. I'm not sure what she has, but he made pretty quick work of that rack so far. Kaylee played both events. She played the ladies event and the amateur event on this side, and she represented herself pretty well.
George plays a nice shot there. I think he was trying to bump the 5, but now he's going to play this combo.
All right, so Joel went ahead and took out Kaylee. He's moving on to the next round. Boy, he made very quick work of that match.
Oh, he came in firing.
7-2, Joel won. All right, back to the feature table. We got George trying a little back cut combo.
He needs a little bit of love here.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he didn't get the love that he...
It's the one problem with sitting. You feel a little bit tighter every time you go to stroke a ball.
And then whenever you finally make a shot like that right there, you get no love. The pool gods are
You're
against
playing
you.
the table and the opponent.
Yeah. Danielle, I finally got my power back on. Yes, and let me tell you something. I don't think we were Facebook friends on the past storm, but boy, the past 2 or 3 hurricanes, it never fails. After the hurricane, I lose my power. In the last hurricane, I had a friend of mine who had no power the day after, and you know me, I'm just always like sticking the needle in whenever I get a chance. So I was needling him, and I had a cookout, and they came over, brought his family. We had a nice little cookout, and I kept talking smack about them not having power and they living in the hood and how they need to move on the good side of Castleberry, and we have power over here. Man, what you know it, about 2 minutes later, the power gods hit me, and my power went out. I mean, it was crystal clear out that day, so my power went out. He immediately started firing back at me with the jokes. He goes home. His family has power, and my power was off for 9 days. 9 days. And I was hating life. So
That's about the time we had Super Jimmy, right?
Super Jimmy.
The
Trying to remember that one.
leap of faith. When you jumped off your roof.
Oh yeah, when I jumped off my roof. Yeah, unfortunately I hit the pool. I'd have been better served to hit the sidewalk that day. You losing power, so yeah. I said no. That's my little joke now with the power.
Oh, here you go. So he's looking to go.
I don't know if he can. Yeah, I don't know if he can get on that. If he can get on the 8 ball to really make it. He might be going around. Can he? I mean, you know, we're at the angle we're at.
5 rails to the pro side.
And then he could do that, but he might be looking to play it safe. You think if he gets down there and he's just going to have to lock him up on the 9 ball, play it safe.
2, 3. Oh no, he didn't.
Look at that! What a shot! What are the? Wow, boy, is he firing on all cylinders.
Looked like he was going to go right around it, but gets a good bump. He's got a cut.
So you know, on this type of shot, you have to you just have to focus on making that cue ball or making that 8 ball. I know a lot of people want to try like maybe a 2-way here, but which is cool. You know, if you can just play the cue ball back and forth and get down on the other side of that 9 ball to where if you miss it. But for me, I find you got to focus on one thing, and that's just making that ball.
That might be his first miss.
Look at that.
But did it just roll enough? Looks like George's going to have to do like a little swerve.
I just tried to lean over. I think George may have just enough to spin that 8, to throw that 8 ball into that pocket. Just enough. I tried to look over and see if I could see that angle. Yeah, he made it look pretty easy. Well, he overhit it. All right, George, let's go. We need to get you one on the board here. There we go. All right, 4-1. George stops bleeding, gets on the board, so he's got to put together a couple games here now.
So let's see. He got this.
All right, guys, 24 views. I know it's football, NFL Sunday, and all that good stuff, but we're talking Florida amateur pool here. Some of the top amateurs in the state. So let's check it out. Let's at least, even if you're switching back and forth to football, let's at least get some likes and get some shares out there for us. We'd greatly appreciate it. Jameson Daniels, one of our good sponsors. Let me tell you something, Rob. You know him too. That dude puts his backing into the whole Florida pool scene.
Heart, soul, everything he has, he puts into it.
That guy is top notch.
If people ask him to be a part of, he's probably already volunteered before that.
Yeah. That dude is top notch. Doesn't he own a power sports business?
I'm not exactly sure. I haven't talked to him in a while from one of the events. So
I'm on his, we're obviously, you are too, Facebook friends, but I think I saw that he has like a power sports business, water sports and all that stuff. So, boy, if nothing else, support that guy. That guy is unbelievable. We used to, and we still do take donations. So, if you guys are feeling friendly, we're accepting donations. But last year we were raffling off things to give a little bang for the buck on donations, and Jameson would send in large donations for us, and half the time he didn't even want the products he'd win. So
you just have to raffle it off again for the next event.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Look at this, George.
A good shot to get on the 2 ball. And
that 6-8 goes straight dead combo. You just pretty much forget about the 8 and just shoot the 6 straight in there. He should be out, Rob. He should be out.
On our second table over here, looks like Bobby's up 5-2 over Dale Stanley. Can't get a score on Manny and Jose, or Jose Lito.
Oh, you said Bobby's up 5-2?
Yeah.
Wow.
In a 7-6 race, so.
I played Dell yesterday, and he put 2 or 3 breaking runs on me.
He plays very strong.
Yeah, he ended up beating me.
No doubt at why he's giving up a game.
Yeah, he beat me 7-5, I think it was. Oh yeah, that's not the Dell Stanley I played yesterday. My goodness, no. I'm sorry, you guys aren't watching that. So Dell just had a very, very easy shot into the corner, extremely easy, and he may have actually miscued because he missed it and scratched. So, all right, let's see what George does. George got himself in a little bit of a pickle here. Angle can take you down and then try to come back up into the 6, but if he keeps all those balls right over there, if he can somehow get on the line that he's looking at right now for that 6-8 combo, that is a dead combo. I know the computer screen makes it look like it's a little bit further away. I'm looking at the screen and looking at the actual shot. It's actually, those 2 balls are dead nuts into the corner. Get in between there. Oh, he just messed.
I think he bumped it out.
Yeah, he did. He did bump it out. Yep. I
Just
thought.
enough of a glance. So.
Yes, he did. He's still gonna have to work to get the cue ball over, back, and across. But yeah, he definitely made it happen. He made it happen, Captain. Oh, miscued. Oh, he's not happy.
Not happy
Miscued.
with himself at all on that one.
He wasn't completely sold on that shot.
Yeah. Had
What?
a little bit of hesitation in his stroke, and it came up as a little bit of a miscue.
He's backing behind that curt right now, and I bet he's dog cussing everything around him. Yeah, he's poking his head out. He's fuming right now.
He knew that was his chance to really get back into this match.
Yeah, he's fuming. He keeps peeking out each side of that curtain. Oh, he's fuming. Oh, boy, George. I feel for him right there. He wasn't sold on that shot. George should have gotten up, chalked his cue, walked around, because you could tell on that stroke he just wasn't sold. He didn't even really stroke it. That was a 20% stroke what he put on that.
David plays a good bank shot to get straight into the 8. And
Yes, he did.
right back to what he was doing before, just closing racks out.
Yeah, my man, this game, you have to love torture. You absolutely have to love torture to play this game. If you don't love torture, you're and you're playing pool. You're in the wrong game here.
Yeah, Danielle, we're all feeling the same way.
Yeah.
Everybody watching had that same expression.
After this, we're going to have Mike D and AK on the stream.
Make a what?
Mike D and AK on the stream.
Oh, AK. Okay, our next feature match is going to be the two buddies, Mike D and AK. They are playing each other on the next stream. How about AK? He's still on the winner's side too. He took out Desi last night to get into the final day on the winner's side. AK's playing great.
Another one that you always find in the pool room, definitely working on any kind of game he can.
Yeah. Okay, Bobby Jeezy. Bobby Jeezy's about to run out over there on his match. That is a correct score, 5-1 we have here, right?
Yes.
That's crazy. They're only 5-1, and Joel that's just how fast Joel shot that match with Kaylee.
Hey, can we talk about how Rob over there and Chris Lansall split the top 550 and under USAPL member yesterday?
Oh, tell me this, Rob. Why don't you go ahead and talk about it, Rob?
Yeah, one of the added prizes for this tournament was the last person standing under 550 Fargo that didn't cash was given a $100 prize, and I was actually able to split that with Chris Lansall. Is it Critter down here?
Yes.
In his home pool room where he has his USAPL league. So me and him split that last night.
That's awesome. You were playing great yesterday too, and he must have been as well.
Yeah, he was definitely
Kaylee
playing
shut
tough.
him down.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
he lost to Kaylee Hill.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. So, any of you people out there watching, and you're, kind of at that in between stage, like, 575 and under, and you think, why would I want to waste my money and come in here and play with these guys? Because you see how they're playing right here on stream. Janine has been doing some different kind of deals to try to entice you guys to come out and play. So if you want to get better and you're serious about getting better, the only way you're going to do that is if you step into the ring with some of these big dogs, and Janine makes it worth your time. So Rob, even though he didn't place in the money, he still made probably more than what
Well,
8th place
just
would.
as much as what 13 through 16.
Yeah, so what 13th through 16th is. So think about that. So you get up into the money. There was a 490 actually yesterday that finished one spot out of the money, a 490. So, if you're just sitting at home using that as an excuse, hey, or you're scared, and I understand it's intimidating, but get out here and test the waters, man. Janine tries to pull out all the stops to get you guys hooked in. So
There was was a bunch of 550 and unders here yesterday.
There was. Out of all the tournaments, this one, out of all the tournaments I think over the past year that Janine's had, I think that this one had the most around that range.
And actually, like, people that had legitimate chances to make deep runs, not just
Mhm.
400s that were, hey, in the area.
We had
Some of the
17 USAPL members.
Check that out.
17 out of 60 players were USAPL members.
Good stuff.
Great
But, you know,
turnout.
got a discount because they're
Yeah.
USAPL members.
Yeah, you get a discount. Plus, you get a you can win some money. So, for real, man, I'm not just trying to sit here and pump it up. I'm trying to tell you to help you guys get better. And here's the other thing: a lot of you people, I saw you all posting online. There has to be at least 15 of you that are going out to Vegas for that putters tournament or whatever, that 456 and under. Y'all are spending like $300 to play in that thing plus travel expenses. If you want to get that tournament feel, because it's a complete different mindset than you sitting home on a Thursday night playing APA or USAPL or BCA, you want to get that tournament feel, then you need to sign up for some of these tournaments and start getting into the grease.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's a lot of those same people that they don't want to spend the $50 here, but you're going to spend $1,000 to go to Vegas.
Exactly. You look
A
at
grand minimum. That's if you stay out of the casino.
Adam was here getting, he's already a leg up on a lot of these people that are going up. He was out here. He's playing in that thing in Vegas. He was out here getting into grease, so there's no excuses.
Yeah, no, Janine, how many of the ladies were USAPL members?
Oh,
I know we had Jana
we had a lot of
Nikki,
USAPL members and the ladies.
Cammy.
Over half the field, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jana.
A lot of
Jana.
them. Yeah, we saw Jana.
Myself.
Jana was.
Chrissy.
She's like a 300 Fargo.
Yeah, Jana's
She
a.
came out to get in the grease. She wanted to play, get that tournament feel.
Chrissy was in it.
Chrissy was in it.
Seven
Half, almost
USAPL members.
almost half the field. So that's the way that this is going to keep growing. We got to get these get the up and coming players in, and you're never going to get better. We all take our lumps, and nobody likes to lose. But what I always tell people whenever they ask me for advice, the new players, I say you got to learn how to lose before you can learn how to win. So until you learn that, you're never going to get winning. So all right,
George's got to come with a little bit of a swerve shot here.
Yep.
He makes a good shot, and everything just keeps piling against him right now.
Can he? I wish we had an angle to see that. If he can, how much of that four ball he can see. Oh, he's
going to the jump.
He's going for old Froggy.
Now, I don't know if Bruno is watching, but Bruno was great on recording his own score yesterday. He loved it. And I would like for others to get on board and be able to do that too.
Oh, with the digital pool.
Yeah, that was the nice thing with this.
Let's check out this jump shot, and then let's check out what did he say?
He knew it's a house cue, he said. What?
He's gonna go full cue, house cue, off the rack.
Oh, is he trying to use it to hold or something?
No, he's gonna.
Oh, guys,
to
check this
massage.
out. So so George, I haven't seen this. George, Bobby's looking over at him, just laughing. So George just is going with a full house cue. All right, guys, this is something. That's the benefit of being tall. Wow.
Great try, though.
Yes, that was a good try. George walked over, picked the house cue
I don't even think
out
he
of the
chucked
rack.
that thing, did he?
Yeah, he chucked it.
Oh, okay.
Man, he just missed an easy 6-ball against Joselito.
Bobby Jeezy's on the hill against Dale Stanley, it looks like.
David comes with a great shot. Yeah, that was the one thing with this event, that every time your match came up, you get a text message, tells you what table you're on, who you're playing, and it gives you the option to do a live scoring.
Yeah.
Something I didn't get into during my match, but I looked into it afterwards, and can definitely make some of these matches. I mean, you follow along in the bracket from home when you can't make it out. That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you were starting to say. She was saying about Bruno, too. So Janine hooked up the feature with Digital Pool where we can actually score our matches from the table.
Come on, bounce.
Oh. All right.
And that's going to be it, guys.
That's going to be a 7-1. David playing like a man possessed. He's looking for the title.
Now we're going
All
to
right.
have
Mike
Mike DeLauder and AK.